What's good, YouTube? Dom Staven Sports Cards here, back with another video. I hope y'all are doing well. The National is coming up very fast. I've been thinking about it a lot. I'm sure a lot of you that are going have been. I'm so excited for it. In 2 weeks from today, I'll be at my final day of the National on my way home. And I just can't wait to get to the show. I appreciate all of you so much for checking out my National Goal and Wish List video. Tried a different format, being on camera with the StreamYard presentation. I think it had some problems, but all in all, I think it came out pretty good for my first one like that. There was a ton of positivity in the comments, and I just think that it was a really good exercise for me to do. This show is going to be the biggest one I've ever walked into. I'm going to be like a kid in a candy shop. And just having a designated list to go to remind myself to film content, to interact and meet as many YouTubers as I can at the show and after the show, and a set list of cards to allocate funds to, I think will be very important in me not spending all my money on the first day. I've had the itch for sports cards for a while. I've been trying over the last few weeks to be holding off on my purchases. But when I was budgeting, I got a pair of comfortable shoes and a fanny pack for the National. I had some money left over because I got good deals on the shoes. So I decided to do something that's not very original, but I think would be a good practice run in some discipline for the National. And I decided to do a $100 challenge at my local card show in Plainville, Connecticut. In my opinion, it's the best one in the state. All the dealers are super friendly and will work with you. Lots of vintage and Hall of Fame players represented there, mixed in with the modern, high-end stuff, quarter bins. I love it there. So I had $100 to spend. I think these are really cool videos to watch. You can see how collectors and dealers think, the kind of deals that people are able to get on cards. It's just a really cool thing that I enjoy checking out, so hopefully you guys will enjoy this. I told myself walking in that I would not buy something at the first table. I was like, I'm going to walk around, I'm going to get some steals, I'm going to get some good cards that I want in my collection, get something that I don't see every day. I want to allocate the funds in a productive way. The first table I walk up to has this beautiful, you had two of them, 1975 SSPC Frank Robinson in a PSA Mint 9. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar with the SSPC set, I think it's really underrated in the hobby. They have some great photography, poses, and uniforms that you're not used to seeing on players' other cards and pictures, maybe. This Frank Robinson in a PSA Mint 9 was $5. And that was not me haggling. That was the asking price for this 1975 Hall of Famer in a Mint 9. I could not get my money out fast enough. I told the guy, we don't have to haggle. It's all yours. And what I really like is the photography and the way that they make these is very much inspired by the 1953 Bowman color set. Even with this one especially, you can see the edge of the seats, which is in the back of a ton of 53 Bowman color photos at Yankee Stadium, in the Polo Grounds. If you haven't checked out Bowman 53's YouTube channel, he's done a ton of deep dives into the 53 Bowman set. He's got an amazing set. He'll go in detail to all the cards that have unique backgrounds, similar backgrounds. It's really amazing. It's a great set. And these 75 SSPCs are in that same light. On the back, It talks about him as his first year as a big league skipper, taking down the color barrier as a manager. He was the first black manager in the American League with the Indians, and then later the first black manager in the National League with the San Francisco Giants. So it talks about him playing as well and his career achievements. Card number 525. And I thought it was cool that it has the Cleveland Indians 20 at the top. So can't go wrong with a Hall of Famer, graded in a 9. I don't get my cards graded. I saw that they're doing that deal for Collectors Club members, $18 for cards that are $199 or less. But getting a Hall of Famer for $5, it's a no-brainer. I found a guy that was there as a fill-in, he said. I had not seen him at the show before. Really high-end stuff. And he made a trade for this giant box of parallels and rookie cards. So I decided to check through it. He traded a vintage card for all these modern cards. And there were some pretty cool ones in there. So, 1996 scoreboard, Ray Allen rookie in his UConn jersey. Ray Allen is my favorite player of all time in basketball. Played for UConn and then played for my Celtics. If Steph Curry didn't exist, Ray Allen would be considered a lot higher in a lot of people's basketball lists. An amazing shooter and someone who had a great driving game and athleticism to dunk early in his career. So I thought that was a really cool one. This is a 1988 Olympian, David Robinson. There we go. And this predates his rookie card, 1988, when he was a college player. Talks about him being the college player of the year in 87 and being the NCAA record holder for block shots, nicknamed the Admiral. He went to Navy. So that was really cool. First year Olympian. Love him or hate him. This is a Curt Schilling Rochester Red Wings minor league card. I think this man should be in the Hall of Fame. He has the highest strikeout to walk ratio in the modern era. He is one of 3 members of the 3,000 strikeout club that is not in the Hall of Fame. Unbelievable postseason performer, 11-2. Bloody sock game, World Series MVP, co-MVP with the Diamondbacks. And getting a minor league card was just really easy for me. Mike Trout here, Angels 2015. I don't think this is an image variation, but a Mike Trout card for less than $1 all day. Now this is an interesting one. This is called Clean Asset. The card doesn't look very clean. But it's a Barry Bonds. And the clear asset is just all acetate from Classic. I don't know anything about this set. I just thought it was cool. If any of you know about this set below, or a video about this set, please direct me that way. Pajama card, as we love to say. Raphael Devers, the starting third baseman for the American League for my Red Sox. Red, white, and blue prism. Super American, nice shine on it. I wish they had licensing. Maybe when Fanatics buys Prism, the Prism baseball products will take a big leap. But Devers is on his way to having a really nice career. This is from Topps Archive Reserve. Bill Mazeroski in the 72 style. You guys have heard in my past videos how much I love the 72 design. Bill Mazeroski hit one of the biggest home runs in baseball history. Really nice card there. Willie Mays with the diamond. It's a die cut action here. A little shine. Really nice insert. Don Field of Dreams will love this one. 2015 Diamond Kings Red Stan Musial. Again, without the licensing, is a little disappointing. This one is numbered on the back, 11 of 99. And finishing this $10 stack out, this is a pink refractor of Justin Verlander, future Hall of Famer, 3,000 strikeout club, member with Curt Schilling. Nice pink refractor there. And then this is a Rookie Cup Verlander from 2007 Topps. I love Rookie Cup cards, especially the old ones. These little cups are a little disappointing when you know what they used to look like. But any Rookie Cup card, especially of a star or future Hall of Famer, is something that I'm going to pick up for the right price. So that stack was $10. The cards were $1 a piece, but talked the guy down. $15 in. Not a bad start. Some low-end stuff. But I wanted to get some more quality. So, going over to one of my favorite dealers, George, who I talk to all the time. Great conversation over there. He has an oddball box on the side. And in it is this beautiful sweet spot Nolan Ryan, numbered to 75. I didn't own a Nolan Ryan relic. I've been very inspired from a lot of you guys doing Lou Rock's relic lineup videos. I watched a ton of them to kind of get some more relics of Hall of Famers. I have a lot of modern relics, but getting some of the older guys and just some Hall of Famers that I don't have, to have at least one relic in the collection if I can get it for the right price. This was $10. Number 75. And it says, on the front of this card is an authentic piece of game-worn jersey by Nolan Ryan in an official Rangers Major League Baseball game. We hope you enjoyed this piece of MLB history as Upper Deck continues to keep you as close as you can get. That certification is worth the money. It's just right there. Tells you exactly what it is, and it's so much better than the modern relics. And here is a card I've wanted for a long time. This is a big pickup for me. I told you I love the Rookie Cups, especially of future Hall of Famers. 1965 Topps, Dick Allen. It's amazing to own this card. The front is so clean. Now, this card can get pretty expensive. It's kind of went up with the rookie card as his first solo card. On the back, there's a little tape residue. And while that's definitely frustrating, with how clean the front of this card is, I don't care. I got this card for $15, and I would pick it up at this price all day. It's a little miscut top to bottom, but Dick Allen, super underrated player. I'm very upset that he didn't get into the Hall of Fame while he was still with us, but someone that has a Rookie of the Year, an MVP, very similar career to Tony Oliva, in my opinion, better than Tony Oliva. There's so many great pictures of him with the shades on, juggling baseballs on Sports Illustrated, smoking cigars. He just was very to himself. The media had an interesting relationship with Dick Allen, but he's someone that deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. The fact that he fell short in the Veterans Committee by one vote, not once, but twice, is a crime. And I can't wait for him to get inducted. Even with the switch in the Veterans Committees, I fully expect Dick Allen to be at the top of the list for the pre-1980 guys the next time voting comes around. Keeping track here, 15, 25. That's $40. What did I spend my last 60 on? Really fun dealer here. Has a ton of rookie cards, autographs of Hall of Famers relics. And I didn't have a Red Sox Pedro Martinez relic in my PC. This Fabric of the Game set from Certified. Really nice there. The P for pitcher and for Pedro. This man was unbelievable. A lot of people call Sandy Koufax the left arm of God. Pedro Martinez, during that stretch in the late 90s, early 2000s, had a Koufax-esque stretch there. And that dominance paired with him having 3,000 strikeouts is why he is in the Hall of Fame. Again, the certification on this. The enclosed piece of jersey was cut from an authentic jersey personally worn by Pedro Martinez in an official Major League Baseball game in 2002 at the height of his powers. The authentic game-worn jersey was obtained and is guaranteed by the Donruss Trading Company. And it shows you the actual jersey that this was cut from, numbered to 50. Got this for $5. Unbelievable. So blessed to have this in the collection. Pedro Martinez was unbelievable, and that certification is all you could want. Try to get at least one new Hall of Fame auto when I spend more than $50 at a card show. And I got Little Joe Morgan. Classic signatures from Sweet Spot Classics. Joe Morgan is one of the best second basemen to ever play. Back-to-back MVP. The engine of the Big Red Machine. Didn't have a Joe Morgan autograph in the collection. This is a really crisp one. I was able to get this for $25, which I think is a really solid deal for a guy that's a top 100 MLB player and a top 4 or 5 second baseman. In some people's eyes, the best second baseman the sports scene. And now with my last $30, I made a pickup that I was not expecting today. This is the kind of thing I was going to the show to try to find, and I'm hoping at the National, with my miscellaneous budget, I can get a piece like this for my collection. 1938 Dixie Lid Bob Feller. This is unbelievable, people. I didn't really know much about the Dixie Lids until Aaron Davis's channel showed one of these as well as a Monty Irvin, I believe, on his channel. The fact that these were ice cream lids, it still has the tab attached. He was one of 3 baseball players in the 38 set with Carl Hubble and Jimmy Fox. Now, this technically is a rookie issue of Bob Feller. His 48 Bowman is his official rookie card in the set registry, but he has the 38 heads up and this 38 Dixie Lid. On the back, it's from Saybrook Ice Cream, which is of Haynes and Seabrook Ice Cream in Lynn, Massachusetts. Ice Cream and Zoo from the 20s, 30s, 40s. I don't believe it's open anymore from the research that I did. These Dixie Lids, very similar to the T206s, have different backs. And I was looking on the internet. This Seabrook one is not common. I did not find really any with this back, and I had to look up, at first thinking it was Laybrook, and then figuring out that was a C. Seabrook. The back is beat up, people, but this was on top of ice cream. Ripped off, thrown in the trash, no doubt, at some point. And I am blown away to own this in my collection. You could see he was asking $40. I only had 30 left, and he took 30, and I could not be happier with this pickup. Rookie image of Bob Feller in the collection. One of the original flamethrowers. That historic video of him throwing the ball and the guy with the radar riding the bike to keep up with it. He was unbelievable, ahead of his time, many say. And this is a huge pickup for my collection. Bob Feller, I love pitchers. And this is definitely the crown jewel of this $100 experiment that I did. So I'm really glad I decided to do this. I was able to pick up some really awesome cards for my collection. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of my pickups. How did I do with this $100 challenge? What's your favorite card that I picked up? And how do you guys feel about the National? Budgeting, I think, is a very fun way to make sure you still get stuff that you love without blowing more money than you should be. And this was a great experiment to do that. Going out with these two. I appreciate you guys as always. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys in AC.